Another day, another airdrop. Today I'm going to show you how you can claim your airdrop, and we're going to talk a little bit about Celestia. Let's get straight to it. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see on screen, the Celestia token airdrop has arrived. It's called TIA. The token's called TIA. I'm not sure where the name actually comes from, but the token is here. And while Celestia is still in testnet, we can actually claim the token for potentially the mainnet coming fairly soon. What you need to do in order to claim it is to basically head to this page. I'll leave a link in the description below, and you can basically click this button over here to check if you are eligible. Now there are a few different criterias. We'll be able to see them here. Essentially, you either had to basically provide some research or public goods to the Ethereum ecosystem on GitHub, or to the modular ecosystem and roll up kind of ecosystem as well. I'm not a computer scientist, so I didn't do either of those two things. But what I did do was I was an early adopter to Ethereum rollups, and I had a top 10% activity score, surprisingly, and therefore I did get my eligibility by just being someone who was active on some of the rollup chains. That includes chains like Arbitrum, Optimism, and now we have a whole range of layer twos like ZK Sync, Polygon ZK EVM, Starknet, Base. There's so many now, actually. So I think the point of this is really that being active on some of these chains can actually be very beneficial. You might not even be trying to get or farm an airdrop, and they might just come in the end. The fourth criteria was if you were a staker on Cosmos or Osmosis, and you did have some activity within the Cosmos ecosystem. So you can check by just pasting your wallet in here, and you'll see if you have eligibility. If you do, you can claim your wallet and you can send it directly to a Celestia address. Now, I have a Kepler wallet, so you will find that you will have a Celestia address there that you can basically send your tokens to. Now, obviously, the amount of tokens will vary. I do believe that node operators were given, significantly more tokens, but you can potentially get something for sure. And all in all, I believe there were quite a few people who did get the token. I think maybe 600,000 wallets approximately, somewhere around there. We can see on here 7,500 developers and 576,000 on-chain addresses. That's quite a lot. And hopefully this means that Celestia's mainnet is coming soon. Now, for those of you who don't actually know what Celestia is, it is a modular blockchain. I did talk about the difference between monolithic and modular blockchains in my deep dive on Celestia. I will leave that in the description below, and I really recommend you watch that to really get a good understanding of what Celestia is and the importance of data availability, which is what Celestia are really working on. Now, interestingly, whilst this token isn't available to be traded at the moment, Avo have actually launched perpetuals for this token. The TIA token perps are available to be traded, and you can see right now they are being traded on Avo right now. Now, obviously, this isn't spot, so these aren't underlying tokens. These are just contracts representing the potential future token that's coming. I say potential, it is coming right now anyway. And currently it's trading at around $4, $4.1. It did actually start trading at around $7. So that is really interesting, because if you actually take the total supply of Celestia, that gives it a fully diluted market cap of around $4 billion. And that's really interesting, because if I go to, let's go to CoinMarketCap. If I go to CoinMarketCap, 4 billion fully diluted is not too bad, actually. In terms of circulating market cap, I think it's actually going to be quite low. But I mean, if we look at, let's say, I don't know, some of the assets in the top 50, I mean, these are all by circulating market cap, so this probably isn't the best example. But I mean, if we just take a look at, let's say we take a look at Mantle, for example, just a random asset. This has got a fully diluted of around 2.5 bill. So it's going to be a little bit higher than somewhere like Mantle, but a little bit lower than something like Arbitrum, which is 8 billion FTV. Of course, you can't really compare them directly, because these are layer 2 chains and Celeste is a modular chain, but it's somewhere going to be in the middle there between Mantle and like Arbitrum and Optimism. It's going to be a bit cheaper than that if it is trading at this current price that people are currently buying and selling these perpetual contracts at. I don't know if that's going to be, if I don't know if that's going to be the case, but if it is, hopefully that does mean all of us have got a little nice airdrop. So yeah, that's all I wanted to cover today. I think this just highlights the fact that you should be watching my videos, because if you do, then you will get some of these rewards. You will get some of these airdrops, because this is the stuff that I talk about all the time. So if you're not following or you're not subscribing, please do. I think you will find some benefit. And of course, it does benefit me, growing my audience, of course. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below if you got this, if you have any questions about Celestia. Did you get the Celestia airdrop? I'm interested to know. I'm interested to have conversations with you guys about it. So let me know, and I'll be back with plenty more content in the near future.